Is Santa Claus messing up your dog training sales? Stick with me. My friend Alan Carrasquillo, I hope I'm saying his name correctly, down in Alabama, sent me an email and he said, we're getting leads, but we're having trouble closing the leads because the feedback that I'm getting is that they don't have the money to spend right before the holidays. They're spending all this money on gifts and travel to go see the relatives, and they don't have the cashola to drop $1,000 or $1,500 or $2,000 to $3,000 on a board and train program right now. The holiday Santa is basically cock blocking my sales. What do I do? So the first thing right off the bat is I would not immediately assume the issue is actually the money. It's very common that people will say, I can't afford it now, when really that's an indication that there are other issues that are a problem with your pitch. You're not building up enough demand, or you haven't clearly explained your offer, or there's something else and they're just saying, I can't afford it right now. So setting that aside, let's just for the sake of this argument, I'm going to assume that that's not the issue, although that's the issue 90% of the time. So for that other 10%, let's assume for the sake of conversation that you've determined that these people really do want to proceed with your dog training program. It really is just an issue of not having the cash right before the holiday. So what I would do is this. First things first, for all your pitches, not just these kind of people, you need to put a little bit of pressure on them to take action today, like during the consultation. And the way that I would do it is, if our average program was $1,000, the price that we would quote would be $1,097. And so if they sign today, they get a $100 signing discount, which brings the price of the program down to $997. So right then and there, you're giving them incentive. You're giving them a little bit of pressure to take action today. If they wait a week or a month or sometime next year and decide to proceed then it's the full price. It's the $1,097. So $997 price, they get it right today. But you've got this person sitting across from you who's like, I'm totally sold. It's just, we're getting ready to travel, halfway across the country to mom's for Christmas, and I've already spent all this money. I just don't have all the cash right now. So what I would do is I would say, listen, I totally understand where you're coming from. I've been in the same boat myself several times in my life. You seem like really good people. I really want to work with you, and I really want to help your dog. So here's what I'm willing to do. If you put down $200 today, I will actually give you a Christmas certificate. You can take that home and you could wrap it up in a little box or do whatever you want with it and give it to the doggy on Christmas morning. And that's basically the gift of a dog training program with us. And then next month, let's say, when you've got the money after the next payday in middle of January or end of January, once you've scraped up enough cash together, then you come back to us. And when you have that money, you bring it in, and when we start the dog training program, you pay the balance left. So that basically reserves your spot and lets us know that you're serious, and allows you to take advantage of the $100 signing discount. Now, you don't have to do that today. You can just go home and come back whenever you have the money, but then you lose out on the signing discount. So I want you to if you're really serious and you want to proceed with the program, I would say do this now. Put the $200 down now. We'll give you the certificate, and then you can come back, later after the holiday season when you scraped up the rest of the money, and then we can kind of start the program and get going from there. And that works a lot. I've had really good success with that because they feel like they're still getting something. They're getting that $100 signing discount. They want to do it. You've just made it a little bit easier, and they've given you $200 to hold their spot, right? And that, in my experience, that is a strong motivator to get them to come back. If they don't put the money down, then it probably means that they aren't really serious and you haven't really sold them in the first place. You haven't built up enough demand for what it is that you're offering. Hopefully that makes sense. If it doesn't, leave me a comment in the comment section below here on YouTube or on Facebook, wherever you're watching this, and I'll try my best to kind of elaborate. But that's basically it, is you're giving them an option to buy into the program and then pay in full in 30 days or whatever it is. But again, don't start training with them until you've received 100% of the money. The $200 is just to hold the spot and to take advantage of the $100 signing discount. Hey, I'm Adam Katz for DogTrainerToolbox.com. If you need to grow your dog training business, if you want to get it to the next level, if you're tired of lying in bed asking yourself, how do I get more desperate dog owners to reach out and contact me? I have found that Google Ads is one of the most efficient ways to get the quality of desperate dog owners that you need to grow your dog training business. The problem is that if you don't know what you're doing, you can burn through a lot of cash really quickly. So what I do with my company, Branding Direct, we run Google ad campaigns for well over 50 dog training business owners at this point. I don't think there's anybody in America who can run dog training campaigns, Google Ads, dog training campaigns better than we can. We've really got this dialed in at this point. So if that sounds good to you, if you'd like to learn more, head on over to dogtrainertoolbox.com. In the upper left-hand corner, you'll see a box that says Expert Google Ad Management for dog trainers only. Click on that box, read through that page. If it makes sense, there's a link to my calendar app at the bottom. You can schedule a time when we can get on the phone for a free 30-minute consultation and find out if what we're doing with Google Ads would be a good fit for helping you grow your dog training company. Take care, guys.